everybody. Welcome to Impossible Coin. Where first, a word of caution. No, contrary to some of the questions I received over the course of the week, the three of us are not ready to be embroiled in a knife fight. Sometimes people just have disagreements over press conferences.
I'm ready to fight.
Somewhere in Ohio, completely and totally without a knife, Tegan Somerset.
Hi! I am right now completely and totally without a knife. But I do have a seam ripper. So, I can do some damage, just not a lot.
Somewhere in West Texas, with two seam rippers and possibly a seam ripper in a switchblade, Rocky Hardy.
Okay, so I'm not going to cop to owning a switchblade, because switchblades are actually one of the few blades that are still illegal in Texas, but katanas are cool, and I may or may not have a couple of those.
All right, do you have a switch katana?
Oh God, I'm working on it, man. I have a katana on my Switch. Does that count?
All right,
Hey.
I'm on board.
That's the tech. That's next-gen tech right there.
And I think, just trying to boost the ratio of episodes where I actually introduce myself, I'm Brian Cartwright. So, E3 is in the books. We've moved on with life. Video games and video game news continue to happen. What's going on with y'all?
I've been flipping the bricks and hitting the licks, man. I've been flipping and shipping this shit, you know. Yeah, man. I've been playing Wizard of Legend. Since I've gotten my first clear, I'm no longer just trying to do everything that works, but instead trying to do the cool shit specifically.
Can you go into greater detail regarding this shit?
I have pivoted to using a full lightning setup, because I found a relic that I really like, which is if you hold 7 lightning spells, your crit rate goes up, and all your spells shock all your enemies. So I've been doing lightning runs, because that paired with the cowl that I like using, which boosts critical chance and critical damage, basically makes it so all my hits crit. And if I happen to pick up the vampiric sunglasses, which makes it so all of my crits heal me back, I become insanely powerful. It's a lot of fun. I'm still looking for my sub 25-minute run. I'm kind of upset, because by going through the show's Twitter feed, I found that Contingent 99 has released the first content update on Steam, and there's no word on when that's coming to console, so rip me, I guess. But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with that. I've also been, going with the Pokemons. I did Community Day recently. We went and got our Tyrannitars. I got 2 shiny Tyrannitars, one of which was a wonder. The other was just certainly impressive. They both have Smackdown. One has Crunch, and one has... Oh, what's it called? Not Rock Slide. Stone Edge. And it was really cool just going out on a community day when there was a really valuable Pokemon going on, because we went to our... Oh wait, no, I think I already told the story. We went to a local college. We poke hunted with a bunch of people just walking around. There was a Kyogre raid that popped, and we had more than 100 people. And I know that because while there were about 5 or 6 people in our group, when we pinged into the raid, we all ended up in different raids, and they insta-filled. Just all 20 people at once. We deleted the Kyogres. We continued to do so for the rest of the afternoon. And now there's a social aspect that was patched into the game. Trading is also live. So the game is becoming more social, for better or for worse. I'm not sure how I feel about that in general, but I'm really interested to see how that plays out.
Do you think making the game more social will give it longer legs? I know a lot of people who kind of washed out of it previously feel like they reached a place where they couldn't go any further unless they spent money. And do you think that making the game more social will soften that up, or do you think it won't help? Like, from what I understand, you can't engage with some of these social hooks until you're already max level. And so I'm wondering if that means it won't particularly help with player retention.
Oh, well, that's actually not true. While when it first launched, like the moment it did, you could only access it at max level, but it started trickling down. I think I actually lamented about it a little bit on the chat because I'm mid-level at best. And so, like, the first day or so the social stuff went up, I wasn't able to, interact with it. But now I totally can. It's been like 2 days since it's been live. And now I have a friends list. It's more than 20 people. I get gifts from them all the time. The gifts provide all sorts of resources, including like berries and Pokeballs, especially Pokeballs that you can't even buy from the store. So, oh, you can get eggs?
And
Holy
eggs.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how you... Okay, so the way that you get the Alolan variants now is through eggs, and you only get the eggs via gifts from your friends. So if you have available egg slots, and you open a gift from a friend, you'll get an Alolan egg. They're yellow with pink spots.
2-kilometer eggs that I need to deal with. Yeah,
oh,
no,
yeah,
that's okay. Like,
get rid of
I could
those,
use the
man.
candies. There might be something useful in them. Oh yeah,
Probably a water type.
I still need that Wilmer candy. Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my
Maybe
god.
I'll get like a real good Lapras out of one.
Lapras don't hatch out of 2-kilometer eggs, do they?
They put them in there for the water event. So if all your eggs are from the water event, you're you might be set.
Into that.
You may be set.
I'm kind of excited. But yeah, like, I actually felt bad because, well, actually not bad. I feel better about it now because that community day where we went out, we caught a bunch of Kyogre. Like, I actually caught 3 of them. Of the 4, no, I caught 2 of the 3 that we ran into that day. And we actually 6-manned a Kyogre, which I'm pretty proud of. But one of our friends, she wasn't able to catch any of the Kyogre that we fought that day. We went through 3 different Kyogre, and she wasn't able to catch at least one. And now, yeah, but it's all good because the special trades, we could, like, any of us could trade her a Kyogre, and it'd be fine. I mean, I have 2 Wonders, and I don't need both of them, so.
But when you do the
true.
trade, the stats are randomized. So she might not get a Wonder. But it doesn't really matter. Because, like,
Pokedex.
a legendary is a legendary.
Yeah.
IMO.
I mean, we can't all be blessed with shiny Ho-Ohs, but we could at least get our friend a Kyogre.
True. True.
Outside of, like, I think I'm actually going to pick up Mario Tennis Aces today. That's pretty much most of what I've been playing. I mean, I dicked around with Fortnite a little bit, and I dabbled in Windjammers. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. So, I'm not going to EVO this year. And so, like, me and Festival aren't going to be able to, like, hang out. And I'm kind of upset, because at Animevo, which is where anime games go to die in the fighting game community, they're having a Windjammers tournament. And it's a free entry Windjammers tournament. Last time I checked, there were 66 entries, but there's also a $3,000 pot bonus for fucking Windjammers. And I'm livid that I can't be there to at least see the wacky, like, Windjammers tech. Because, like, I sit and play Windjammers against computers in my house, and I'm already hyped. Like, and I wish I could play online, but no one's ever online. And occasionally people will do side tourneys and stream them, and that's dope, but, like, there's definitely not enough. And, like, I just want to see what kind of Windjammers tech will come about when people are trying to win $3,000. That's all I'm saying. Like,
So, Rocky, why no Evo?
Honestly, like, I've had a couple of trips planned for this year. I'm going to a wedding next week, so I'm not even going to be here next week. But even then, I was thinking about going to CEO, and I'm still coordinating that with friends. and that I can't go to CEO and Evo. Like, I don't have it like that. So, it's basically another large-scale fighting game tournament. It's not the biggest one, because, like, Evo will, like, pull in all the international challengers, but CEO has pretty much all the same games. It just happens in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
I don't know. Also, I mean, I think the streams are also smaller for CEO, and I can't really remember why, because I think Team Spooky is still there, because they do the streams for everyone everywhere. But Evo, like, makes it, like, on ESPN too, and, like, I don't even think I've ever actually seen a stream for CEO. Like, I know they exist, it's just, like, I know they're not big.
The only stream I can remember offhand from CEO was 2016, which was the Kenny Omega Xavier Woods, and I think that it got streamed because it was Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Well, sir, I guess what we'll have to do at this point, since Festival can't ride with you and put up gas money, is we're going to have to put together some kind of Patreon to try and get the greatest clay fighter champ ever to Vegas.
Oh, shit, let's go.
Yeah, and hope for the best.
Really? Wait, is this how you're announcing our Patreon? Are we announcing a Patreon? Is this a bit?
Sure
Am I? Wait, I'm lost.
Unless Brian's like,
oh, okay.
Unless Brian's gonna go to Evo and cosplay as Festival
Brian,
Hardbody,
wait!
which I'm 100% down for.
It's Festival Hardbody. Please tell me you have holographic shorts ready to wear.
Oh no!
I feel like that's his fashion
I don't
sense.
know how we got the
Real
holographic
obnoxious.
shorts for Festival Hardbody, but I'm pretty sure that's going to send him to prison, and I'm not ready for that.
It's not illegal to be fashionable, or even to be tacky.
Yeah, but if he's like, look,
Yeah, it's not illegal to wear.
my shorts are a laser, my balls are hanging out, like, that's illegal.
And
I
his
never
balls don't
said
have
they
to
were
hang
short
out, man.
shorts,
I know he's
Brian.
thinking like shit, man.
Okay, look, but here's the thing, is that if your shorts are a fucking hologram, it doesn't matter whether they're like real long board shorts or short shorts, you are smuggling the plums. They're everywhere.
No, Brian, holographic, like a Pokemon card.
So he's not like rolling around with like a
Yeah, like
laser
shiny,
generating
like
hologram
rainbow
device,
reflective.
being like, I insist that I'm wearing shorts, which are a lie.
No, that's not what's happening.
No.
Yes.
They're like rainbow sparkly. Like,
Okay,
think like old
all right,
school
I'm back
Lisa
on
Frank
board.
notebook.
And okay, all right. It was a little touch and go there for a moment, but I feel like this is the right call.
We were all worried, man.
Ooh, damn. and I think you're right on about that fashion sense. Probably some like neon muscle shirts.
No, I feel like Festival's definitely the type to like pop off. Like when the game's on the line, when the set is on the line, he's the one that like takes off his shirt like for the last game. He seems like that guy.
The shirt comes off and the snap bracelets go on.
Yes, let's go. It's Punko Plus, man. You're here first.
God damn. Well, that was confusing. So, Tegan, have you been playing video games?
Yeah. Yeah. I have been. I actually, was playing more video games than what I listed, but I don't remember what I played. I was sitting there, like, we were doing when we were doing the E3 podcast, I was like, oh man, I'm playing so many games, and I have so much to talk about, and then I was going to make the list, and I'm like, what did I play? Shit. And it was, like, all new stuff, too, so, like, whatever. I don't know what happened. I don't have any kind of memory. This is why I forgot that Prey came out last year. Like, this is the problem.
Oh, man.
But like, so Alex has been playing Vampire. We're like, I want to say like probably 87% of the way through the story at this point. And you know how I am about spoilers, so like I don't want to say anything too spoilery, but like, we've met with like the Society of Vampires, and, we found out something about the main girl person that you're hanging out with, the like ginger lady, and that's changed a little bit of how I've been looking at her, but you know,
alright.
yeah, it's fun. We're enjoying it. There's a lot, like, even though you're running around like the same like 6 places, you know, talking to the same like 4 dudes, we're going the route where we're trying to like heal as many people as possible to stabilize all of the wards, and then we're gonna go back in, like, through a second playthrough and kill everybody. You know. Well, there's, like, 2 ways you could do it. You could, like, kill everybody, or you could heal everybody, and, like, there have been some spots where we're like, we want to kill this person, and I'm like, but if you kill the pillar of the community, then you're gonna lose access to all of those quests, because everybody's gonna leave.
If you kill the pillar of the community, you're gonna lose access to all those quests.
No, Brian, the games that I play, I only get more access when I kill the pillars of the community. You know, wait, you don't know this, but we live in 2 different worlds, Brian. Just spend some time in my world. You'll come to understand.
To be fair, the pillar of the communities that Rocky's murdering are also trying to murder us. Whereas, like, the pillars of the community that we're murdering, or that we're not murdering, are just regular humans.
I'm telling you, Brian, they're not hanging out the dangers to the ecosystem, and they must be stopped.
I mean, they were there first. We're the invasive species. Let's be real.
It's a brave new world. Oh, shit. Okay.
Nostalgia songs.
Oh.
How many AMVs were set to Brave New World? All of them. Anyway, so yeah. So Vampire's still a good time. Not my favorite game, but like, definitely a good time, worth probably the 2 playthroughs. You know. I'm getting my ass handed to me.
It's pretty
by
tough.
the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. I'm so bad! I'm so bad at the game! It's ridiculous! I'm so bad! I'm so good at Turf War, and I'm so good at, like, the ranked battles, but I'm just absolute shit at this. I was like, so I was doing the one level where, like, you have the dualies, and you have to grind on the rails and use the dualies, and I every time. I'm just dying every time. And then I was like, how the fuck? How do I jump rails? I don't remember how to jump rails. So then I went back and I did the like agent quest where they first introduce rails and teach you how to jump between them. And I'm like, cool. So then I'm doing that and I'm like, I'm still not jumping far enough. And then it was like, use your dually roll. And I'm like, how the fuck do I dually roll? So then I was practicing that before I went in. And then I went in and completely overshot the railing. I hate everything.
Oh man,
so hard.
I think
so I'm just
one of the things that some of the people have mined in the data for Octo is that the 8-ball like quests that you have, like, you know, where you have to roll the 8-ball to like a certain area. That's gonna be a new multiplayer mode.
Yeah,
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, there's data.
Ooh, neat. I'm down.
Goes. Anyways.
I play, so, like, I'm cool with that. I was okay with that one. And they gave me my favorite gun for that one. Yeah! And the pen. I love the pen. That's my favorite gun. I can't wait. I'm level 24 now. Cause I've only been playing for Splatfest. So I'm only level 24. But, I'm gonna hit level 25 soon, and I'm gonna get that gun. And then I'm gonna be fucking unstoppable. I can't wait. Oh, when I got that gun in my hand, I was like, yes, this is exactly how I play. I love it. But like, I can't do the first don't take any damage one. I keep fucking that up. You only have to last 30 seconds. I keep fucking it up. Like 18, 15 seconds, like around there. I'm only lasting half the time. It sucks. Half the time I walk off the fucking platform and kill myself. And the other half, I'm like, it'll be like I turn to the side and just get hit immediately. And I'm just like, well, that lasted a whopping
the first time I did it,
2 seconds.
I was definitely like doing the most. Because like, you know, you can move, but you can also like jump. And you can also like squid under some of the balls. Yes. Because they bounce.
Can?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about
I was
squidding.
Just, like, at one point I was like in the corner and there was just like 3 of them bouncing toward me. And like, I thought about jumping, but I ended up squidding instead, and I just kind of swam under them, and I'm like,
I'm so bad at it.
It's a lot harder this
struggling.
time. I'm actually really happy about
so
this,
hard.
and I'm really excited, once again, for like Mario Tennis Aces, because the biggest complaint about Mario Tennis Aces is like single-player mode, is that it's quote-unquote too hard, and so like, I'm definitely going to spend some time with it, and like I hope to grow from the experience.
Yeah, like, it's definitely going to make you a much better player, but also I like that, like, if you die too many times, they'll be like, do you want us to just hack this and let you pass the level? And I'm getting to that point on a lot. I don't want to do it, but I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm just going to fucking do it.
I did it
want my
at
Octolink.
least once. And I instantly regretted it, and then I haven't gone back to it yet. I have to. Like, I think it was a charger. No, it was a level where you had action between like a charger or like one of the guns, and you had to unroll a bunch of stuff at the end. And like, I was losing my mind. Like, I was like, I had like 10K going in, and it was like 800 credits per run, and I literally ran out.
Oh,
when
man.
you run
what do
out,
you do? What does it do when you run out?
Stage. Marina and Pearl kind of like console you for losing all your credits. They hack the system a little bit and give you like 3K. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad then. I keep going down to like 800, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go back to that very first level and just grind a bunch.
I actually like this game because I thought, like, especially with the credits, I thought there really was going to be, like, grind necessary time that I'd have to, like, calculate. And there really isn't. Like, yeah, like, if you get stuck somewhere...
there really isn't.
You can actually have them hack the level and you can keep moving. And if you run out of credits, they'll just give you some more. Like, it's fine. Also, I'm kind of concerned because they're... Oh, wait, no, now I know what it is. Like, there are, like, relics that, like, you can get that, like, are kept in the lockers, like, in the station. And I think you get them by trading all of the lines, like, little mini keychain things to that one shrimp dude. But I'm not sure. Like, I know I have all the A line, and I haven't traded them in yet. But, like, it's something that I want to figure out.
You're right. So yeah. I mean, one day I'll get good. But today there's a Splatfest. I mean, day of recording there's a Splatfest. We don't know the outcome yet, technically. But it's pulp versus no pulp in your OJ. And, I'm on team no pulp. However, I'm technically
they're
on
getting
team
real
no
narrow in the
orange
focus
juice.
of these fucking Splatfest, aren't they? Like,
I mean, we did socks versus sweaters for Christmas, man.
They alternate. Yeah, which would you rather get, socks versus sweaters? I'd rather get a sweater.
I'm just wondering, like, are we going to get, like, scrambled versus fried egg? Are we going to get, like...
I'm fried eggs, believe it.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
That's a hard one. Wait, I might be scrambled eggs just because of, tamagoyaki.
Okay, I hereby would like to submit my name for that guy who come up with the Splatfest, because apparently I got a knack for this shit.
There's some really fun Splatfest that could happen.
I feel that.
You know? Like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one was like, okay. But like Marvel, you could do a tie-in and we could do Civil War all over again. We could do Iron Man versus Captain America.
Nintendo would be taking Disney money?
Wait, I got a better idea. Oh, we could do Thor versus Spider-Man.
Wait, so like, it'd be like...
Oh, that'd be hard.
Marina would take Spider-Man.
Yeah, because Marina would be like, he's just so cute and sweet and what a good boy. And Pearl would be like, he can fucking shoot lightning from the sky. Are you shitting me? Oh, it'd be a good time. But yeah, so Splatoon 2, kicking my ass again. But that's okay. Oh, I played my first Clam Blitz games yesterday. Because somehow I never played Clam Blitz.
Like, Clam Blitz, it's like tough sometimes.
It's
like,
a time.
It's lit. Like, I love Clam Blitz, but I hate Clam Blitz.
Yeah, I was on Piranha Pit and Walleye Warehouse, those two stages, and it was more fun on Piranha Pit than it was on Walleye Warehouse, and I think that's because Walleye Warehouse is just so narrow. It was real hard for anybody to really, like, get a lead, and there isn't a lot of, like, ways to sneak around
like,
into the base,
I think you
know?
Walleye's actually one of the stages where you'd really benefit from having a charger on your team. Because, like, you need cover to move, like, because there isn't, like, space to sneak around.
I loved a Clam Blitz in Walleye Warehouse. Yes. That's it. That's exactly what I said.
Like a fish.
Walleye Warehouse. I love to do it. So good.
Brian, just play Splatoon with this, man.
Shut up, Brian. It's fun.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, I love the Clam Blitz.
No, I actually want to get Brian into a Clam Blitz game so he can legitimately rage at it like the rest of us. It's just like, I have the ball. Why is no one with me?
Right, I have the ball. No one's with me. Or alternately, like, no one has the ball and we all have 9 clams. Someone just get one more and fucking take care of this. And it's like the one person who's been splatted 10 times gets the ball and you're just like,
two
fuck.
things. One, you can make multiple balls. And 2, you can actually pass clams to teammates just by throwing it at them. Yeah.
What?
You can pass clams.
What?
Okay, no, it's the same way that you like.
Yeah.
The same way that you
I can just hit A to pass a clam,
and it joins like their like trail. Yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that next time. I'm getting the secrets.
I still need to get to like A. I need to get to A in Clam Blitz. I think I'm at B+ right now. Oh god.
You get there.
So tired.
You get there eventually. And then the last thing that I remember playing is I'm playing the dumpster fire
Taking
that is
why?
Become Human.
Why? No one had to do it.
One of us had to do it. I'm taking one for the
someone
team.
Someone has to do it, but I'm asking just specifically.
Someone had to do it.
In playing Detroit Become Human, are you telling me that you gave David Cage money? Okay, then we're cool. I'm alright with it. Whatever.
No.
Hey,
I got a pre-owned copy.
Okay, David Cage doesn't get any of that.
So
we're cool.
No. Only my friendly neighborhood exchange got money. Because they're the ones that had a copy. The exchange is like a record store down the street from us. And they do like, they do music and movies and DVDs and sometimes video games. Usually they'll have like N64s and stuff. But sometimes they get PlayStation games, so I was just in, and it was like, hey, we have a pre-owned copy of Detroit Become Human, and I was like, okay, I'll get it. So, it's, the beginning part wasn't too bad. Like, the story beats were good. So far everyone's alive in my game. Well, all the robots are alive. I have to, I've hit a couple spots in, Marcus's storyline that have they just make me uncomfortable. I'm like, this is not, there's a certain level of delicacy, that I feel like is missing a little bit in the way some of these things are handled. But,
Tegan, I have a question. This is a sincere question, not a jerk question.
Yeah.
Have you ever fucked with David Cage's work before?
I did see Heavy Rain. I did watch the entirety of Heavy Rain get played, and I did play one of the levels myself. It was the one where, you had to go through all the electric fences, and my friends kept dying, and I was like, I got this. I've played enough Zelda to know how to do these. And I was able to walk, like, right up to the fence to the point where you could see it was gonna be the one that electrocutes you, but not quite touch it, and then I could back away and, like, go down the line so that I didn't get shocked.
If there is one thing I can say about David Cage with absolute fucking certainty, is that delicacy is not a thing that guy has ever been aware of or even considered trying. That guy, yeah.
Yeah. Like I found out about a part that's coming up, from Twitter, that I'm like, oh, that's a bad, like, there's no politics in my video game, like, fucking bullshit. Like, bullshit from the moment I started up that game. I was like, oh, nope. But, like, there's a part that's coming up where a white android tells Marcus, who's a black android, that if he doesn't want to fight the humans, then he should just stay a slave. And fuck no!
David Cage games also, and like, he has, I think with the exception of Indigo Prophecy, because I know this is true of Heavy Rain, I know this is true of Beyond Two Souls, and I know it's true of Detroit, that he always has like a rapey side plot that can be discovered with minimal effort. Like, surprise, you found the rape part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm there already, actually, with the girl robot. We're in a big mansion, me and the child that I'm escorting, who, I took her away, I kidnapped her from her abusive dad, okay? Like, it was fine. But, like, we're in a big mansion thing, and I have to go get my tracking chip thing removed, and like, there's, it's like a robot sex dungeon in the like, it's a robot sex trafficking ring. And like,
And the problem with David Cage is, as near as I can tell, he has like little to no grasp of any of the ideas he claims he wants to fuck with. Like, he's like, I'd like to talk about civil rights. I'm like, David Cage, are you...
I'm not sure.
Are you sure you're qualified to talk about that? If you aren't, should you maybe seek some
I'd like to
outside
talk about sex life. Wait, I'm going to start this over. I'm going to do it correctly. All right.
Okay.
Portraying the role of just about everybody on Earth will be Tegan and Rocky. I will be portraying the role of David Cage.
All right.
Bonjour.
And see.
Right.
I have made the game where you can escape the rape.
Okay.
Yay.
Yes.
I mean,
also, the scene with the rape will go on incredibly long, be incredibly uncomfortable, and fetishize the sex violence.
No, that's wrong. You messed it up.
No.
Start over.
Can we not? I mean, wait. It can be incredibly long and incredibly uncomfortable. It's a rape scene. They should be, but it should definitely not fetishize the sex violence.
I have a scene where the robot explains to someone in an offhanded kind of bored way who Martin Luther King is. And then proceeds to talk about robot stuff again.
Maybe you should spend a little bit more time on that one, man.
Why?
Bonjour. Bonjour. This is a scene where Ellen Page will repeat the dialogue she has already said 20 times, because I'm pretty sure the audience is stupid.
Are you just going to use the same voice clip, or are you going to
No,
use,
it will be 20 different recitations, and you can hear Ellen Page's patience running thin.
That sounds bad for everyone involved, man.
I disagree. Bonjour! And that has been David Cage. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry that you're doing this, Tegan. You have... No.
I'm doing it for you.
No, if you're doing it for me, I want you to walk out to the street, throw it into the street, and then you're done. That's for me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say throw yourself into the street. I was like, I mean, I'll do it,
No,
but I don't see how
do
that's
you
going to
take the
free you from
game?
this game.
I mean, you should probably bury it. Like, you've got soft earth in Ohio. Get a shovel. Put it... Yeah.
We got soft earth because it's been
Put
raining.
it in a burlap sack
This has
and
been
bury
raining
it.
a lot. It's real humid. Okay. I'll bury it where my uncle buried the weird head thing. He had like a weird rock carving that looks like a head, and he buried it because aesthetics, I guess. I don't know. I'll bury it there. Maybe it'll protect us.
It's very anime.
I don't know about, like, Tegan's family. There's the story about, like, her grandpa's basement, which I'm pretty sure was used for swinging stuff, and now we've got this fucking, like, strange carving which could be used to protect people. Like,
it's a talisman, Brian.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, next up she's gonna be like, and I got this cousin who fights vampires.
Yo.
No. I mean, I do have a cousin who's not allowed to
Yeah,
talk
you
about
know
his
why?
job.
He's fucking fighting
maybe
vampires.
It's just like the family from Summer War. I could be down with that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
like the computer game? That one? That Summer Wars? Okay. I was hoping that was the one. Can I be the girl who saves the world by beating the AI in a card game?
I think you have to be like one of the fiancés.
Aw, damn it.
No, you have like one sister. You don't have three.
Yeah, I only have one sister.
I don't think you can be the kimono girl though, because she's like just going to college. Tegan.
I mean, I look like I'm just going to college. Does that count? What? No.
Yeah, no, Tegan. I think
sure?
you're the one like sister who's like everyone's like, no, but you have a fiance. Well, she dates guys. The one that's like the one daughter that's like not the mom.
Well, she dates
it's
guys.
It's the one daughter that's like that isn't actually a mother. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because like the rest of them, it's like there's like the firefighter and like the police officer and like the baseball mom and whatever. We're not talking about Summer Wars. We're not doing anime this week. Brian, what have you been playing, man?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone.
All right.
Like, a lot. I've made some new dumb decks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really enjoying where the meta is at right now because, like, new decks keep rearing their ugly head.
That's cool.
I have noticed some evidence that it is possible that Savage Roar Druid is back and that can fuck right off. I'm not into that. However...
Why, it sounds dope. Savage Roar Druid? Tegan, do you want to play Savage Roar Druid? Like, doesn't that sound cool?
It's bad. And people who like it are bad.
Brian, talk to me, man. Walk me through this. Help me understand.
Aww.
Okay, so The whole point of Savage Roar Druid is to, like, make a million little shit dudes, like, as quickly as possible. You're like, here's a little dude, here's a little dude, here's a little dude. And you're like, oh, you've made a lot of little dudes. And it doesn't matter, like, how tiny they are. You're just trying to get tokens on the board. You're trying to max the number of tokens you have. And you're like, look at me. I've made all these little shits. And then you play Savage Roar, which gives every one of your dudes a +3 to their attack for that turn. And so the idea is that, like, it's pretty much insta-kill, because if you have 7 tokens on the board which have a minimum attack of at least 1, and then Savage Roar is giving people, a +3 for 1 turn, then you can totally OTK. And that's no fun. And so, like, it means that your opponent is just trying to kill your dudes as quickly as they appear. And so, like, it forces whoever's playing against them to, like, run control whether or not they have the tools for it. Because they're like, if I let you build dudes, you're just going to 1-turn kill me as soon as you draw into Savage Roar. Which means, like, having to tech in a bunch of board clear cards or, like, run your dudes into their dudes. The problem is that right now Druid has some tools for, like, generating a bunch of dudes quickly, like, at once. And so you're like, fuck, like, all right, if you made all your dudes at once, I don't necessarily have a turn to clear them. Which sucks. So, but I haven't seen a lot of it yet, so I don't know if it's caught on yet or what, or if it's some dude who's trying to, like, run some, like, counter meta shit. But, like, I saw it a couple times on ladder this week where I was like, what the fuck is going on here? This is a trip in the Wayback Machine that I did not sign up for. I have been running this new deck, which is pretty dumb. I like it. It's called Cauldron Hunter, where you're running this card called Witch's Cauldron, where every time one of your minions dies, it puts a shaman spell into your hand.
Alright.
And so I run this with a hunter deck, and so I play my Witch's Cauldron, and then I play Unleash the Hounds, which gives me a bunch of 1/1 doggies with charge. And I kill all my doggies, and I fill my hand with shaman spells. And I'm like, what's up? I got a bunch of free shaman spells. Go fuck yourself. And that's kind of a good feeling. Because the people who you're playing against have no idea. Like, they're like, shit, I'm playing against a hunter, but his hand is full of a bunch of, like, cheap shaman stuff now. How do I tech against that? Like, I can plan for hunter stuff, but I've been totally mulliganing and planning for a hunter, and there are classes which historically do stealing well. Like, priest steals, rogue steals. But, like, hunter does not historically steal. And so, like, a hunter deck, which, like, is running a bunch of wrong cards, is a thing which is so far confusing people.
Okay.
So I've been able to get some good gas out of Cauldron Hunter. Also, finally got enough. Yes, I got enough. I got enough dust to craft myself a King Togwaggle. So I made King Togwaggle, and that's a good time. King Togwaggle swaps decks with your opponent.
Right, we talked about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he does that, and I do that now. I'm a jerk. So, I mean, yeah, and I've been playing a little Hitman, but, like, I've talked about Hitman to death on this show. But,
Yeah,
Well, but you love it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to talk about things you love.
Talk about things you
Talk
love,
about
Brian.
things you love!
Tiki, would you like to
Do
talk
it!
about wrestling?
I mean, I will listen to you talk about wrestling, but I will not have any input.
So,
How's that?
Tegan, they had Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
That is a
thinking-
pay-per-view. And they had Asuka fight Carmella, and they had Asuka lose to Carmella.
Fuck off!
That is exactly my perspective, Rocky.
Why?
They had Asuka.
Bullshit.
Yep. So they had Asuka just absolutely cleaning Carmella's clock. And I'm like, okay. And then someone comes out to the ring in another Asuka costume with another Asuka mask. And so the bit that they did was Asuka is scared of the other Asuka. And therefore...
Is this a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
I would like
plot?
to welcome you to wrestling, Tegan.
What? Does this not sound like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure plot? Are they just ripping off anime? Like, hardcore? Where's All Might and Small Might? Where's All Might and Small Might?
So
who's All Might? I want that
Asuka's
one.
standing there, afraid of the other Asuka, at which point the other Asuka removes their mask to reveal themselves to be James Ellsworth, longtime ally of Carmella, who helped Carmella secure the Money in the Bank briefcase last summer. Ellsworth then blinks at Asuka, at which point Carmella gets up and knocks over Asuka and pins her. This appears to be setting up a longer-term Carmella versus Asuka feud. Like, I get the sense that they're eventually going to have Carmella lose to Asuka. I guess the reason I'm just not here for it is that, like, Carmella's mic work is okay, but her ring work is, like, pretty not good. And so, like, having her feud with Asuka is really, like, underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they could have many better rivals for Asuka. It's not like they have a dearth of female talent right now. Like, there are plenty of people that could have a feud with Asuka and it would be good. Like, fucking Carmella? What? Why?
I mean, that's definitely lame because Asuka's definitely a better wrestler. But if I remember correctly, Asuka's mic work isn't that great. And so maybe they're trying to supplement it that way.
I mean, I don't know. Like, but I think that part of the problem is that they just don't know what to do with Asuka, and they also don't know what to do with Shinsuke Nakamura, because it's like they book these Japanese wrestlers who are speaking very thickly accented English, and they're like, shit, what do we do with them? And like, Asuka, for the most part, they've been able to, like, work around it because she's got the bit with the mask, and so, like, a lot of what Asuka does doesn't really involve a lot of talking. But with Nakamura, like, like, they started booking him. I'm like, they've only booked him as a heel, and it's like, yeah, I don't know about this. Like, this guy's awfully charming, and people really like this guy, and it feels like they kind of turned him into a glorified jobber. But they had Nakamura fight AJ Styles at Money in the Bank and had him lose to AJ Styles, and it seems like the only reason for that was to try and set up some kind of, like, rivalry between Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. And I'm like, I guess that could be good. It depends on whether or not Jeff Hardy gives a shit. So, we'll see there. But the best thing that came out of that weekend was actually NXT TakeOver Chicago, which was 2 fights, Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream. And they just went ahead and put up NXT TakeOver Chicago on fucking Hulu. So even if you don't have WWE Network, you could see this fight. And my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream. Incredible. Also, Velveteen Dream pretty much, like, stuck it to Hulk Hogan. Yeah, because, like, years ago, when they had that reality show Tough Enough, Hulk Hogan was a judge on it, and he told the Velveteen Dream, like, he voted him off the show. He's like, I don't want you around because I don't think you're humble enough. Which was obviously some... Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yep.
Why do I remember that?
Right. Which kind of, knowing what we know about now about Hulk Hogan, kind of seems like some coded language.
Yeah.
Right. And so Velveteen Dream, on this match, which has got, like, this entire, like, Allstate Arena, like, 15,000 people on their feet. He, like, comes out in Hogan's, like, Hulkamania get-up. And, like, yeah, fuck off. And, yeah, just, like, crazy.
What do we know?
Ricochet did, like, a 720 off a turnbuckle to land outside the ring on the other side on Dream. It's, like, crazy stuff. And then the thing is, like, as amazing as that fight was, it wasn't even as good as Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa, where Tommaso Ciampa literally disassembled the ring so that way he could slam Gargano into the bear pine.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So crazy.
What?
Tegan, it's wrestling. It's wrestling, Tegan.
Oh, no. I think wrestling scares me. I think I'm scared.
Oh, no. God damn it, Tegan.
I'm just out here trying to get myself a pair of Digimon glasses. And, like, y'all are gonna body slam me into the ground, I'm afraid.
Well, Tegan, you don't have to be in the ring. You just need to watch. It's fun to watch.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Promise?
It's a good time. It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're having a good time?
Okay, so, okay. I don't... Where are we, like an hour in? My time stamps are a little confusing right now. Alright.
Yeah, we're at like 52
it's a little
minutes.
early, but you want to do the news?
Let's do it.
Anyway, okay, ready? Alrighty! Ready for news? Here we go! The owner of Kaz Hirai Twitter parody finally revealed as famous account retires. Dun dun dun! Okay, so over the past 7 years, at Kaz Hirai CEO Twitter account delivered inside jokes about the game industry that anyone who followed the latest industry news announcements and gossip would understand. We learned that the account's owner is Mark Doherty, a UK-based man who, in his own words, has no ties to the video game industry. Since starting the Twitter account in February of 2011, Doherty tweeted as an exaggerated version of Kaz Hirai, the former CEO of Sony, who became the face of several memes after the launch of the PS3. Most notably as the man excited by Ridge Racer. It's Ridge Racer! Sort of Toyu kanji. But Doherty also chimed in as Hirai on matters that Sony didn't officially comment on, like announcements from other companies and internet memes.
So, like, is Doherty really leaving, or is this just a move? Like, is he trying to, like, actually step into video game commentary? Brian, any thoughts?
I
think that's a hard call.
Well, like, I haven't seen anything about it. That's the thing. Like, I know, like, Doherty is, like, he has taken off his mask, his Kaz Hirai-shaped mask and shit. But, like, he could have just closed the account without revealing whoever owned it. Like, he could have just done that. But, like, the fact that, like, he is, like, showing himself to the public, I'm wondering if he's trying to, like, finesse some sort of commentary role somewhere. Or maybe he's starting a podcast. Who knows?
I think that, like, you know, if he does, I would call it welcome. Like, that guy has been the absolute sickest burn unit on Twitter for quite some time. Like, I recall seeing, like, one of his final tweets in character, which is Sony is proud to announce their latest exclusive, your Fortnite account. And I'm like, God damn, like, I'm gonna miss this. Like, he just had like the snappiest. He had some jokes, man.
He did have jokes.
And I just I think that if he wants a podcast or if he wants a commentary role, like, I welcome it. But I'm not sure that's what he's going for. Like, I'll be curious to see, like, what he does in the in the coming weeks and months. But like, I'm not sure his objective is inserting himself into the games industry.
Okay. I don't know. We'll set a Google alert for the dude. See what's going on.
Yeah.
Find something. All right. So I don't know why Brian really wants me to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. But whatever, Tegan.
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 is happening, Rocky.
Anyhow,
it's happening
apparently
whether you want it to or not.
Or I guess a new feature that we've been alerted to is that there's going to be a story summary for new players. Kingdom Hearts director Tetsuya Nomura is working on a series of videos that summarize the story behind the Kingdom Hearts series. It's not like there are thousands of these of YouTube already, but whatever. It's designed to hopefully make the lore easier to understand. Nomura talked about the upcoming series in a recent interview with Famitsu. There will be 5 videos/episodes, and the whole shebang will probably be a few hours long. The Japanese version of the story summary should be available soon on the Kingdom Hearts website. It'll reportedly be available in Kingdom Hearts 3 itself as well. And, man, I don't know. Like, I guess it could be interesting if it wasn't just like a giant clip show. Like, if there were, new voice-acted stuff. Because, I mean, they have the actors. Like, they're definitely sitting around doing stuff. So, maybe there's, like, some bridge content that they could make. But I don't think that's what they're going to do. Like, but if they're just going to chop together, like, scenes that they find important enough to the story, it may, to newer or old fans alike, give them clues to what they're planning to focus on in Kingdom Hearts 3. But I am wary that this may just tread familiar territory that already exists, like, ad infinitum on YouTube and even, like, Daily Motion. But if they are going to such lengths to make it so that people will hopefully understand what's happening in Kingdom Hearts 3, it may actually be coming out. Maybe.
I think it's hilarious that they think that the thing which is, like, keeping away new players to Kingdom Hearts is that new players are like, that story seems like there's a lot of stuff there and I don't know it. The idea of, like, lack of knowledge is what's chasing off people, not the idea that, like, density of bullshit per millimeter, just, like, nobody like, people who have played every Kingdom Hearts game have no idea what's going on in Kingdom Hearts.
I know what's going on in Kingdom Hearts.
All right, Rocky, 1 second. I'm going to start a stopwatch.
Okay, go ahead, man.
All right. Let's see here. Online stopwatch. Okay, here we go. Rocky, what is going on in Kingdom Hearts?
Okay, right. So, there is an energy similar to like that of Chi, but it's been simplified to the sake of hearts in this universe, right? There were experiments purportedly started by the people in Hollow Bastion, but later spread to Mickey's Kingdom to research this power. A man named Ansem was in charge of these things. He's generally a good guy. But it seems that in his experience, he did 2 things. One, he made essentially a clone of himself and removed its heart, creating the Ansem from the original Kingdom Hearts game. And since that Heartless was created, there was a secondary reaction, which created something called a nobody, which is Xenoheart, which is harder to explain. But the point is that these people, Ansem and Xenoheart, have been moving in between worlds once they found out that the worlds themselves were actually connected, which is why Disney characters and Final Fantasy characters are able to interact. Wait, really? You want me to stop? Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know how far in we are.
Okay, sure. So after that, right, Mickey left his kingdom, the Disney kingdom, to try to curb the damage that Ansem and Xenohort were causing, and they eventually ran into Sora at Destiny Islands, but Ansem got there first. Ansem had corrupted the interest of Riku, who was tired of his world being so small, and Ansem wanting to connect more worlds that more Heartless could infiltrate, and Riku wanting to see how big the world actually was, or I guess the universe. They collaborated, which created the first dark side that Sora fights in the first game. Sora, not understanding any of this, is forced to fight the first dark side when he's chosen as a Keyblade wielder, which means he had the strength of heart to manifest his powers in the shape of a blade. Why it turns out to be a key has a vague connection to how the portals to different worlds are literally doors that are locked by keys, but I think that might just be something that's easier to explain to the viewer. As Sora travels to try to catch up with Riku, who is seeking more power and to explore the worlds that are available to him, he runs into Donald and Goofy, who are on a separate mission to both find out where King Mickey is, because Minnie misses him, essentially, and also try to figure out what the Heartless are actually doing. So Sora, Donald, and Goofy travel through various worlds to both find Mickey and Riku, but also to curb the threat of the Heartless threat. But after fighting the Heartless and finding Kingdom Hearts, which is essentially where like the original heart, or like kind of like the core of all these connected worlds rest, and they end up closing that door to keep Ansem out. But what that does is, while it removes the threat of Heartless, it allows nobodies to flourish, and that's when Organization 13 shows up, and where other characters like Axel and Roxas, who happens to be Sora's nobody because he was turned into a Heartless at near the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, start popping up. So you have...
What's the difference between a Heartless and a nobody?
Okay, so the Heartless are specifically corrupting. They don't actually destroy anything. They just simply change like light to dark. Nobodies are kind of outside of that spectrum. Instead of like corrupting things, they simply destroy them. Nobodies can't create other nobodies, so they can't reproduce the way that Heartless do, but when they attack something, they simply destroy it. And so nobodies don't have creative abilities. They can only destroy. And Heartless, it seems, while they have the potential to destroy things, they simply don't. They are a parasite that is trying to spread. And basically, over the course of other games, there are other characters that appear because characters become Heartless and, by extension, create nobodies, which is why you end up with characters like Aqua, like Ventus, like Vanitas, that show up. And it seems like these people, quote-unquote, reproducing in this way, are creating more and more Keyblade wielders, which ultimately leads to a Keyblade war. And once this war happens, presumably in Kingdom Hearts 3, if not in the events between 2 and 3, like Birth by Sleep and 358 divided by 2 days, are going to come to a head when we're able to find Xenohort, who apparently is also, while he's not able to reproduce, he is able to possess other Keyblade wielders because they have a compatibility that is specific to Xenohort that doesn't seem to exist. No, that does exist in the other nobodies, because Roxas is essentially absorbed back into Sora, and Vanitas and Ventus are absorbed into him. So basically, nobodies can possess people, but...
Wait, him who?
Sorry. Vanitas goes back into Ventus, Ventus goes back into Roxas, Roxas goes back into Sora.
Sora is 4 people.
Yeah, Sora is actually 4 people. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts, everybody. Like,
is Naname's a witch, right?
Sort of, but
of...
I think if I'm remembering this correctly,
is she Kairi's nobody?
I think she's Kairi's nobody. And I think
I
Aqua
thought that was...
is like Kairi's reformed Heartless.
I thought the black, the Xion, I thought that was Kairi's nobody.
Oh wait, that's right. No, you're,
dun,
right.
Dun, dun.
You're right about that. Because all the nobodies have X's in their names. That's actually just a good organization
That's how
tool.
you know. That's how you know they're a nobody. They got an X in it.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, outside of that, there's just, various, like, reunions. Like, Sora has, like, been separated and, like, reunited with Riku, I think, 3 times now. And, there are characters like the original Ansem, which we didn't meet because the first character that we met that was Ansem was actually Ansem's nobody, which has a different name. And also a person that was pretending to be the real Ansem. And so, like, the real Ansem, the good guy, was, like, masquerading as someone called D-I-Z, or Darkness in Zero, which is super edgy, I swear to God. But, that's pretty much it. Like, there's connected worlds. Sora and the gang travel through them to try to stop Heartless and later Nobodies, but also try to recollect all the Nobodies and banish the Heartless back to the other side of Kingdom Hearts. That's basically what's happening.
So what are the Princesses of Heart doing?
The Princesses of Heart seem to be concentrations of that power, like the chi, essentially, of this universe, and that's why they're able to produce Keyblades, but not wield them. Because, like, if you remember, whenever Sora, or Vantis, or Vanitas, or even Roxas meets a new princess, they get access to a new Keyblade. And so they have a Keyblade that's of their own heart. Like, Oathkeeper belongs to Roxas, and Oblivion technically belongs to Sora. There are other ones that are, like, level specific that are given to you by the Princesses of Heart.
Kairi has her own Keyblade, though, and she's a Princess of Heart.
Right, but she also gives Sora a new Keyblade. Yeah.
Why is Alice a Princess of Heart?
Because she's a female character
she's not
in a leading
princess.
role in a Disney movie. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Also, I guess, like, she could be a princess, like, not a literal one, but considering the way that Alice in Wonderland works, like, she defeats the Queen of Hearts and essentially inherits her kingdom, so she would be, like, potentially a princess of the cards, I guess.
Okay, are you done?
Sure. Let's call it there.
I think that's a very general overview, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is that Kingdom Hearts can be conceivably explained in 9 minutes, 18 seconds.
I could stand by that.
I still have questions, but
but they're clarifying questions. Not like, do you still have an idea of what's going on? Or do you...
I'm lost as far as Aqua and Terra and... Who is Terra? Riku?
Terra is Riku's, Heartless, I think.
But, no, but Riku was a Heartless.
Riku was a Heartless.
Black.
Yeah, when he has, that, like, curved wing blade.
Nope.
Start the timer up again, we're still going.
Alright, so, I guess that's kind of where I'm going, is that, like, this shit's incredibly complicated.
Yeah.
And I wonder, like, what percentage of the audience of Kingdom Hearts is actually paying attention to all this shit with the level of care that Rocky is. Like, I wonder, like, what percentage of the audience of Kingdom Hearts is like, I don't know, man, Jack Skellington's there. Like,
I'm gonna say a large percentage of the audience who is like, Kingdom Hearts is very much paying attention. It's just none of it makes any sense, so all of their theories are contradicting, and that's why they all yell on the internet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Because there's some things, man, when that Birth by Sleep trailer came out, like, oh my god, it was just like, there was so much nonsense. and like it's because they gave us so very little information. There was just stuff happening. Oh God, I hate them so much. See, this is why I hate Square Enix, man. Do this shit, and then they laugh for like a decade. It's like, ha, they think they're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my God. It's fine, whatever. I'm over it. Were we doing the news?
Yes. Okay. Kingdom Hearts has derailed the news.
Brian asked me to explain Kingdom Hearts like I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, this is my fault. But to be fair, Kingdom Hearts is Square Enix's fault.
It is Square Enix's fault, those bastards.
Thank you, Square Enix.
But speaking of laying blame where it belongs, so Sony is kind of shit the bed.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Who'd have fucking thought? What'd they do?
So it seems like in the time since Nintendo's press conference that the people catching the biggest heat from Nintendo's press conference is Sony.
Sounds about right to me.
Yeah. So basically, what had happened was after Nintendo's press conference, most of the Switch-owning civilized world went and downloaded Fortnite on their Switches.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people who had PS4s were promptly told by their PS4s to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, told by their Switches to fuck off because Sony ain't letting you use your Epic account on other devices if it has ever even been added to your PS4. You don't even have to have played Fortnite with your Epic account. But if you added your Epic account to your PS4, you can no longer use that Epic account on any other device. So Sony issued this statement, and here we go. me. All right. We're always open to hearing what the PlayStation community is interested in to enhance their gaming experience. With more than 80 million monthly active users on PlayStation Network, we've built a huge community of gamers who can play together on Fortnite and all online titles. We also offer Fortnite crossplay with PC, Mac, iOS, and Android devices, expanding the opportunity for Fortnite fans on PS4 to play with even more gamers on other platforms.
Hey, Brian, I have a question. Just real quick.
Yes.
What do PC, Mac, iOS, and Android all have in common?
Well, let me think here, Rocky. So the Heartless can make nobodies.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And none of those are other video game consoles that live beneath your television.
Yep. There it is. If you got a TV, Sony doesn't want you playing Fortnite anywhere else but PS4. That's it. That's their plan.
I like how they can't even issue this fucking like weak sauce without like backdoor bragging about their fucking install base. They're like, why would you need these other consoles to play with? Because we've got 80 million people. You know, your cousin who owns an Xbox, he's dead to you. Like,
this is definitely an abusive relationship.
Like, your little brother with the Switch, he's dead to you. Just, like, what a bunch of fuck-ups. Like, this is going to hurt them.
Yeah, no, I have to make another Epic account because I have to cheat on my PS4 because Sony's trying to control me. I can't handle this, man. It's too much.
Just, I think back to the beginning of this generation where Microsoft was like, where Don Matrick was was running the Xbox division, and Don Matrick was saying shit like, "Oh, if you don't want to be always online, we have a console for you. It's the Xbox 360," and how much it burned them.
Yeah.
How much it like, and how many years it has taken Phil Spencer to unpack and deal with all the fucking damage Don Matrick did, and how much free mileage Sony got out of shit at the beginning of this. Do you remember the "Here's how to share a game with your friend" ad?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just freaking passed the game from one person to the other.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking remember that. That was great.
Yep. And like that, I mean, that's pretty famous. Like Adam Boyes, who's now at Iron Galaxy.
Yep.
He came up with that idea. He's like, "Hey guys, I got an idea. Does anyone have a camera?" They shot that thing in 20 minutes. And how much gas did they get out of that? How much mileage? And here is Sony just straight fucking it up. I mean, Microsoft and Nintendo literally launched a co-branded ad this week.
Yeah.
And the amount of positive mileage that both Microsoft and Nintendo are getting out of that ad is fucking redonkulous. And the fact that like Nintendo and Microsoft's Twitter have been like playing together this week has also not gone unnoticed by so many people. Like Nintendo, like, "Hey Xbox, since we can play together in Minecraft now, what do you want to build?"
And
then
so cute.
Xbox says to Nintendo, "My body is ready," and it's just like, yep.
Yep. And then they're like, and then Minecraft came in and was like, "How about you guys build this?" And it was a big heart. Oh my god, I loved it.
Yeah, and it's just like it's kind of making Sony look like a bunch of shitty tryhards, because every game where this has happened very publicly and very ugly so far have been like the kind of huge games which thrive on large communities. They looked stupid when this happened with Rocket League. Yep. They look stupid when they look stupid when this happened with Minecraft. They're looking stupid when this is happening with Fortnite. The kind of games where this is becoming an issue over are not small games. Like, they are going to get fucking burned over this. Absolutely burned. Ugh, Sony, way to fuck it up. I don't care how much video footage of Norman Reedus with a mummy on his back you have. It can't fix this.
Oh, man.
God damn.
Yeah.
Rocky, what else is going on?
Well, yeah, so this is a little weird. Looks like GameStop is trying to get acquired. You know, they're trying to get picked.
What?
In a statement put out by the company, GameStop announced that it is in exploratory discussions with third parties regarding a potential transaction. GameStop says there is no guaranteed deal from these discussions, but that GameStop will not, quote, make any additional comments regarding these discussions unless and until it is appropriate to do so. So, you know, they're being hush-hush, but, like, they're saying they're on the market. Reuters actually reported that Sycamore Partners, a New York-based private equity firm, is interested in GameStop, along with several potential buyers. Sycamore Partners also invested in retailers like Hot Topic and Staples. I don't know about this. Like, I mean, I understand GameStop has been having trouble trying to, like, monetize for a while. Like, try to both, like, be the cool video game place, but also, like, you know, a profit center. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't want them to be run by Sycamore, because I know how those dudes work. Also, I hate Hot Topic. Like, it's a whole thing. But I don't know what kind of advice I could possibly give GameStop, like, that would bounce their business to the point where they wouldn't really think about selling. So you can tell, like, the management, they don't. I'm not going to comment too much about GameStop. We're going to leave them alone. It's fine. Right.
So, in like a little bit of follow-up news to this, later in the week, GameStop lowered their price by an additional $13 million in an effort to get Sycamore to pull the trigger. Sycamore hasn't yet announced a public offer, so apparently they're looking for GameStop to lower the price yet again.
Yeah.
I have like layers of feels about this. The first layer has to do with like the way people interact with retail in the first place. Like, for Christ's sake, people, like, I've said it before on the show and I'll say it again, like, if you buy all of your things from Amazon and Walmart, then you have no one to blame but yourself for the world you make. If you buy things only from those two retailers, then those are the only retailers that will be left. And also, like, yeah, there have been things that GameStop has done or said over the years, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I do think that having a space where people can make dedicated purchases of games is a good thing. And that when you're buying games from a retailer, which doesn't necessarily specialize in games, it affords you an opportunity to get specialized recommendations, get feedback from your retailer, and that there are almost certainly games which have benefited from this. I know that when I worked at Babbage's as a young lad, I would gush about games to people. You know, the previous incarnation of GameStop. Telling people what I was excited about, telling people what I really enjoyed. And I think that that's still a thing. And I think that there is still a certain amount of, like, gas that games can get from, like, in-person recommendations. I know I have specifically walked into GameStop and said to people, like, what's good? Because I'm just looking for that, like, that human recommendation. Mm-hmm. Also, like, as much as I am comfortable with digital purchases, I do think that physical game purchases are important just strictly from an archival standpoint. At some point, the servers shut down for games. Like, you can no longer complete downloads for things that were purchased on the original Xbox Live, for the OG Xbox. Mm-hmm. You can't go get those anymore. You can increasingly do so. There are now things that, there are some games for the OG Xbox which you can now download for Xbox One. Not all of them, but some. Like, if you bought Crimson Skies digitally, you can now go download it. And that is only because, like, Microsoft is doing, like, yeoman's work on digital preservation. But you can no longer get, like, say, the Nintendo Wii version of Rondo of Blood. And physical versions of games are important strictly from, like, an archival standpoint. Like, in order to ensure that games live forever, there should be physical copies. Mm-hmm. And if there's no GameStop, there's less of a reason for that to be. So, I think that's the end of my rant. What are y'all's feels?
I feel like GameStop's trying to be too many things at once. You know? Like, if you go to a GameStop now, they've got houseware, they've got clothes, they've got, like,
Funko
got pops, they've got, so many pops. They've got all this, like, additional merchandise, and, like, that takes away from the games, you know?
Like, they're trying to be, like, GameStop, but they're also trying to, like, get that Think Geek money.
Yeah, like, it'd be one thing if it was just, like, the only Funko Pops they had were game-related.
Right.
You know, the only additional merch they had was game-related. That'd be one thing. But it's, like, a variety of stuff. Like, it feels weird. And I feel like trying to grab too many additional markets screws you over. You know? Like, you're not an Amazon. You're not, you know, like, don't try to be that. Try to be what you are. A game store. But I don't know.
I feel that.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. It makes you forget what you're looking for. I don't know.
Man, because, like, I'm at a point in my life where I have GameStop people. Like, I have a small network. I know some people. I talk to them about their recommendations from time to time. I check in their stores. And I don't want them to be run like a Sycamore business. Because I know how those work. They're strict bare bones. There's no personality to them. It's all like, you know what? It's like if Ready Player One was a retail space, that's what GameStop would be run by Sycamore. Like it would be extremely like referential. It's just trying to get you to engage without any like, you know, connection, any like human feeling in it. It's all like super scripted. They're pushing what they're pushing. They're not trying to talk to you, which is the things that I appreciate about GameStop. That I know those people, and these people are cool, and I can trust them. And I feel like the way that Sycamore would run it, they would make it so they want you to trust them, but kind of like on a sort of cred type of way that would work on like people that don't really know what's going on, but like it wouldn't want to be a place I want to be. I don't want to do that. Not to that kind of place.
Man, this is a major bummer. We're pulling for you, GameStop. I am bummed out by the fact that it seems like shitty retail news is a recurring theme so far this year. We've had to report on like the death of Toys R Us earlier this year. I'd like to not do too many other like doomed retailer stories. So, come on, GameStop. I'm pulling for you. Yeah. Step 1. PS4 versions of, Honey Pop. Step 2. PS4 Switch versions of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, God.
Yeah!
Yo,
that one.
But free Doki Doki on Switch? That's intense.
Step 3. Profit. There we go. There it is. That's a plan. It's an action plan.
Yep.
Tegan, what's going on?
PlayStation's Now streaming service gets PS4 game downloads soon. Soon's my favorite word. Soon. Coming soon. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, God.
Anyway, the PlayStation Now streaming service will offer game downloads later this year, a source close to Sony told Kotaku. That means select PlayStation Now games might be getting offline functionality. PlayStation Now currently lets you stream hundreds of PS4, PS3, and PS2 games to your PS4 or PC on demand. Kotaku UK source says the download function will initially be limited to PS4 games, but that doesn't mean the service can't be expanded to encompass older games down the line. Playing games on the upgraded PlayStation Now service reportedly won't work much differently from how games on PlayStation Plus works currently. All the games you download remain active as long as your PlayStation Now subscription is up to date. The games can be enjoyed by anyone who has their accounts linked to the same PS4.
That's kind of cool.
So this is them hustling to try and like catch up with
Microsoft.
Xbox Game Pass. Because Game Pass has always let you download the games as the default.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's not enough because like the stuff in Xbox Game Pass is new. Like you can just go get Sea of Thieves or State of Decay 2 or whatever from Game Pass. And the shit which is in PlayStation Now is like, for the most part, dried up wrinkly old games.
I mean, for a system that has no backwards compatibility, though, getting some of those PS2 games might be nice for people.
Yeah.
But, like, the number of PS2 games is, like, incredibly limited.
Yeah.
It's, like, still, I think, less than 30. Versus, like, again, it's like one of those things where, like, if you're creating a situation where if I'm going to look at you and look at the other guys with a bullet-pointed list, and at this point there are over 600 Xbox 360 games which are backwards compatible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I think at this point, yeah, over 25 original Xbox games which are backwards compatible, and those guys are just doing the work every week. Like they just made Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 backwards compatible this week.
All right.
And it like shot into the top 10 for most played on Xbox One immediately. I think that like Sony's going to need to do more. Like I also can't remember offhand like how much PlayStation Now costs. Like here's Brian doing live research. Let's like PS Now subscription .heartless .nobodies
I was going to say, man, we probably could have done this research while I was trying to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
It's true. All right, so for a 12-month subscription, they want $99.
It's kind of intense.
For a 3-month, yeah. So they have 3 different ways you can pay for it. And actually, one of them is you can't do more than once. You can either do a 1-month introductory offer for $9.99, and if you just let that continue pricing out, it's $19.99 a month. Yuck. 3-month subscription for $44.99 or 12-month for $99.99. Yeah. I think that's not great.
Yeah,
it's not great, guys.
No. And it's like it's also a dish. So like you would need PS Plus to play online, and then you'd also need PlayStation Now to get the streaming download service. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And considering that like the download stuff at this point can't support PS3 because they have yet to figure out how to like create an emulation layer that can support PS3 at the hardware level. Mm-hmm. So like they are literally just running those PS3 games remotely. Yeah. So like downloading the PS4 and PS2 games, but them being like, "Yep, well, we can't figure out how to run the PS3 games on PS4, so whatever." Mm-hmm. Like it just keeps on like highlighting situations where like Xbox feels like a better value proposition these days. Mm-hmm. Like if I was Microsoft, I could not fucking wait to launch that next console.
Yeah. I understand them like wanting to take their time though, but like dang.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be flying off the shelves, you already know.
Ugh. Man. I have one more piece of news for us, and it is dumb.
Okay.
Dumb news?
Dumb news!
You mean all this news wasn't dumb?
Did we have any news this week that wasn't dumb?
I don't think so. It's all dumb.
Let's see here. You know what? Kaz Hirai reveals himself and retires. That kind of feels not dumb.
What? That sounds totally dumb. Okay, but it's fine. It's cool.
Kingdom Hearts 3 having a story summary mode. That's dumb.
That is dumb.
Sony
but also
having
necessary.
Sony having weak sauce response to their ride aboard the fail boat. That feels dumb.
Also dumb.
Yeah, we've had a lot of dumb.
That's okay. What's one more dumb?
So here we go. Bethesda is suing Warner Brothers.
What?
Okay.
Yes.
What do you mean they're suing? How do you sue Warner Brothers? Do they have that kind of money? They probably do. It's from all that Fallout shit, isn't it?
And they are specifically suing them over that Fallout shit. So Bethesda Softworks is suing Warner Brothers and Behavior Interactive, the co-developer of Fallout Shelter, for copyright infringement, breach of contract, and misappropriation of trade secrets over the recently released mobile game Westworld. The suit has been filed in Maryland and claims that Westworld has the same or highly similar game design, art style, animations, features, and gameplay elements as Fallout Shelter. Bethesda says in the suit that Behavior uses the same copyrighted code for Fallout Shelter in Westworld, alleging that a bug evident in an early version of Fallout Shelter also appears in Westworld. Bethesda alleges that the company copied Fallout Shelter's features and made cosmetic modifications for Westworld's Western theme. The suit alleges that Behavior breached its contract with Bethesda and utilized restricted access to Bethesda's intellectual property, including Bethesda's copyrighted code, trade secrets, and other rights, to compress its development timeline, reduce cost, and quickly bring the Westworld mobile game to market. Bethesda also points to similar gameplay features, 2D characters in a 3D world, underground multi-room structures that you explored, build, etc. So I'm not really sure this shit would have legs, except for the fact that fucking Behavior did work for Bethesda all on Fallout Shelter, and apparently reused code in this Westworld game.
Yeah, I think that's what gives it legs.
Yeah.
Also, it kind of makes me wary of Bethesda's decision to like push Fallout Shelter to the Switch, because like it's a free game, it earns them no money, So I feel like it would be a way to like get a comparison on a mobile platform besides like, you know, phones it already being on phones, to like challenge and to like put like Fallout Shelter like into the zeitgeist again so that people can look at them side by side.
Oh, Fallout Shelter on Switch does have microtransactions.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right about that.
Yeah. Man, but talk about like being asleep at the wheel, like Warner Brothers. When somebody turns in a game and you're like, gosh, guys, how were you able to get this done in, I don't know, 2 months? Maybe you should check their homework? It just...
Well, I mean, you know...
Like...
I mean, I'm not a fan of Warner Brothers, and I am perfectly comfortable calling them a bunch of head asses, because they're just... this totally feels like something that they wouldn't think through and hope that we didn't either.
Man. I mean, this seems like this is a bad look. They're going to lose.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Which means that, like...
They're not just gonna lose by, like, a little bit, either. They're gonna get their stomped.
Oh, man. But that means Bethesda's gonna have Warner Brothers Interactive money, guys. What a time to be alive.
Do they need Warner Brothers Interactive money, though?
Bethesda
It means you might play Starfield before you die. You know, so.
Oh, you mean Starlink? No, Starfield.
No, Starlink is
Starfield.
Starlink is Ubisoft. Starfield is Bethesda.
It means that we might get Elder Scrolls 6 before, like, the next election, guys. No, we won't. We totally won't. But, like, you know, before the nuclear war. It'll be great. Come on, guys. Elder Scrolls 6. Before the world becomes Fallout. Who's down?
The reason the world becomes Fallout is because we decided to take over the nuclear bunkers and fucking shoot each other down. Because you're in my supermarket, damn it!
I'm actually
Get
kind
out of there!
No, like, okay, so I know there are a lot of people that aren't happy about the direction that Fallout 76 is, but assuming that it's not a mainline game and like plays something like more akin to like GTA Online, it could be lit. You know what I mean? Like you kind of just drop into the space. And all of a sudden there's two dudes, like, fighting over a supermarket. Some guy has a nuclear code. There's 3 dudes chasing him and shit. And they pull out a mech. It could be lit. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Fallout is, like, cool. But it's not exactly lit. And I think it could be. And that could be cool.
Okay. Well, shit. I think that's the news.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our weekly dirty business. Which is what came out on Steam today.
And we're on the Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah. Which is where I get to is my my semi-annual caution. Don't buy anything on the Steam Summer Sale.
Okay, Brian, you just gotta make like a hardline list. Like you gotta pick like 3 things. Or 5 things. 5 things.
But it's like, come on, people, you're not gonna play these fucking games you're buying.
Hey, man.
Don't buy them.
Oh, that reminds me.
Don't buy them.
Anyone who has a PS4, Bastion by Supergiant Games is on sale at the PlayStation Store, and it's like $3. And it's excellent.
That's a good video game.
Buy an excellent video game for like $3. Shout out to Supergiant Games.
So because it is the Steam Summer Sale, Steam releases are slightly slowed. Mm-hmm. Because people understand that what people are doing right now is buying trash they'll never play. So 66 games came out yesterday.
That's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, it is a little below average for us, but, and so far today, there have been, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 8 things.
That's more than usual. Oh shit. Here we go.
We've got Lovecraft's Untold Stories.
Okay.
It is $12.99.
Okay.
Which is also above our usual price point.
Mm-hmm. By a lot, actually.
Yeah, Lovecraft's Untold Stories is an action RPG with roguelike elements. Of course it is. Explore, improve your skills and gear, fight cultists and creatures from the mythos, and stop the old one's plans and randomly generated levels based on Lovecraft stories.
Whatever.
It is in early access. We have Run Movie.
49 cents. 49 cents? $1.49.
79 cents.
Damn it. Okay.
And, this appears to actually be a movie.
Ah.
An
This is
actual
not a game.
movie. This is not a game. It's a movie.
Yeah. So when they say Run Movie, they're not fucking around.
All right.
Um,
Does the movie make you want to run?
Let's see here.
Makes me want to run the fuck away.
Yeah. So what else we got? So, yeah, I keep on forgetting that Steam is, like, vaguely trying to get into the movie distribution game and doing so badly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Science, the world is in your hands.
Oh, no.
It is $9.99. It is in early access.
Okay.
You are the world's most successful scientist, which has revolutionized the world, but suddenly a tragedy hits and a virus is released on Earth. You are the only one who can create a cure and save the world. You must fix your robot and your laboratory to save planet Earth. There's like maybe 3 words in there that are capitalized and none of the ones that need to be.
Okay.
See here. Tomb Reader,
Oh, no.
Trapland.
Oh, God.
Completely new game experience and adventure games with unique co-op mode. Looks to be a bunch of reused assets. Looks like trash. There is a piece of like purchased clip art, which is the icon for the game, with a character that looks like kinda Lara Croft. Mm-hmm. The game itself looks like just a incredibly shitty platformer with reused assets. So I guess they are just trying to confuse people into purchasing this game.
That happens on the Steam store. Shout out to Gabe Newell.
Yep. Let's see here. Stream Games. Stream Games is a set of mini games that Twitch streamers can play with their viewers.
No.
Yep. That's right.
How much is it?
No price.
No price. So free Twitch
No price.
Games. Okay, we might use those at some point.
Don't Feed the Slimes. $3.99.
Uh-huh.
Yet another hot early access classic. Moving from one continent to another through all levels, solving physics puzzles, and overcome all obstacles, you will understand why you are not allowed to feed the slimes. Does this game sound like it's threatening us?
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
threat. Also, Brad,
Yeah.
I need you.
That's
I
a
need you to do me
thinly veiled
favor.
threat.
Just one small
What's that?
kindness. I need you to never utter the words "early access classic" in like the same breath ever again. Like, if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it.
I can't make that promise. Gray Dawn, $19.99.
Okay, sounds like a game.
It might as well be like $1 million. Embark on a terrifying adventure of a priest accused of murdering an altar boy. Gray Dawn is a psychological thriller infused with religious elements and combines story-driven quests with an artistic experience.
Okay, hold on. I think I can call this, right? He's been accused of murdering the altar boy, but
Yep.
like the twist is that he didn't murder the altar boy, or maybe he did, but like they were in quote unquote love, and that's supposed to like soften the blow. And like, fuck this game. I'm already mad. Like, I can't do it.
What, do you think we've got some more brother, are you sure you want to do this action here?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at, man. Is it an anime? Is it anime?
It is not.
Okay. At least there's that, right?
It's all serious try-hard Western art.
Oh, God.
And our last release for the day is Let's Split Up, parentheses, a visual
That
novel.
sounds like a terrible idea. Whatever.
Let's Split Up is a visual novel with 24 completely different endings that change not only the outcome, but the beginning, the setting, and the characters themselves.
What? How much is this?
You play as Iris, who is on her way to a hot vacation with her best friend, and both their boyfriends. They drive up the mountain only to have their car break down in a strange town. The gang decide to split up, and you choose which friend you want to go with, and whether you want to go, and where you want to go on Luna Mountain, a place that can be charming, fun, or creepy as hell.
Who's the developer?
Upside Down Fox.
Okay, it's probably not that.
Oof.
There's a Flash game that I played a long time ago that's very similar to this. Like, it even had the same 4 characters. Well, same kind of 4 characters, and it was called Nobody Has to Die. And it had, I think, like 12 branching endings. So I want to see that. Tegan, I think you should stream this. Like, I sincerely do.
Aww. I don't wanna.
That's fair, Tegan. That's fair. Is there anything for our cats to grade this week?
Yeah, we got one piece of mail from the Twitter. Joe Spiro at JoJoFs asked us, if you could make another Kingdom Hearts style mashup between a Western animation series and JRPG dev series, who would it be, and why is it Looney Tunes and mainline Shin Megami Tensei? Honorable mention for Hanna-Barbera X Dragon Quest. Team's already exhausted. Also, I'm not sure about this. I need to double check. But I feel like the universe that Tom and Jerry belong to, which I don't think is actually Looney Tunes, like, I think it would be like Boomerang Tunes, Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, no, that's Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, that is Hanna-Barbera? Okay.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera Shin Megami Tensei, that'd be cool.
I actually like Looney Tunes X Persona, though.
Ooh! Oh, okay, I get behind that. That seems sweet.
Like, I want to see, like, you Narakami, like, hang out with Bugs Bunny. Like...
Please, this is a game where, you have to recruit Bugs Bunny to your party, and, his, like, magical ultimate thing is where he's cross-dressing as a Valkyrie riding the big horse.
Yo, let's go.
I'm gonna do, Cartoon Network Universe and, the people who make the Naruto fighting games.
Oh, God. Wait. No, hold on. Cartoon Network Universe X, the Tales series. Like,
ooh, yeah, that'd be sweet. I'm down. But, like, classic Cartoon Universe, right?
Yeah, like...
Well, I guess the Steven Universe crew can come, too.
True.
They're cool.
You know what? Let's just have them all there, but, like, we're gonna start with, like, mid-90s, early 2000s.
Okay, and then, like everyone else's, like, comes in as DLC additional storyline packs?
Yeah, like...
Or in subsequent games?
We'll have, like, Flapjack and Chowder in, like, the second version of this game, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Brian, you got a mashup for us?
I do.
Uh-huh.
And I've given it a lot of thought.
Okay.
But are you ready for Masters of the Universe cross Xenoblade Chronicles?
Oh, shit! I was not prepared.
Oh! That's like 10,000 hours of gameplay.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
I cheated. I scrolled ahead, so I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
I was like, man, what would kick so much ass?
Man, I'm over here coming in blindsided.
Okay, so
Can I do Eastern Animation Studio and Eastern Game Dev?
No, it has to be East and West. So
I know, but can I do West and West for just a second?
Okay.
Just 1 second. Square Enix, Studio Ghibli.
Ooh. That'd actually be dope.
Give me that multi-universe Studio Ghibli stuff where I go hang out with Kiki and Totoro and Ponyo and please.
Wait. What if we did Studio Ghibli X? Oh wait, no, hold on. I was gonna do something bad. I was thinking Studio Ghibli X Witcher, but maybe like Studio Ghibli X Skyrim. I'm trying to think of
Bethesda.
Well, oh god,
Just like Bethesda.
Bethesda. Okay, I'm trying to do like Western RPG Eastern animation.
Animation Studio.
Yeah.
I would do Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica.
Okay.
Bethesda.
Okay.
I would do that.
So would they be like
That'd
in
be cool.
Fallout, or would they be like in Wolfenstein? No, they're in the magical world, so it would be ESL.
No, they're in the regular world. They're just magical.
Okay, then yeah. So,
it's still the regular world.
So it'd have to be like Wolfenstein. Like the Nazis are attacking and now Monica and the gang are in.
Yeah, except it's all depression.
Okay.
Depression is attacking. It's the perfect game for the current climate.
Okay.
Let's go!
It's the Blazkowicz daughters ex Monica. Let's go.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, so guys, how do the cats feel about this mail?
I started screaming and Nico ran away. So I think he's surprised for sure. Roman seems quite content with this idea though, as he has just decided to flop over in the big chair next to me and turn upside down. He's a good boy.
Toshiro is totally going to give this a stand on the dining room table and demand food.
Yes, that's a big mood. That's a big mood.
And Gogo is going to give this a sit in the dog's chair and the dog won't disturb Gogo. Bonus rank because of the strong quality of this communique. Which is dog rank, bonus dog rank,
Okay.
which is inappropriate borking. So, solid work, Joe Sparrow. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Is that a show? Is this a show, guys?
I guess that's all our mail for this week. So, guys, if you liked what we were talking about, or if you didn't like us, honestly, do the right thing and leave us reviews. You can leave them on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. But if you leave them on iTunes, Brian owes you a biscuit. It's just the way that works. There's music at the beginning and end of this podcast. You can check out Big Sach is the guy that made it. His work is available on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/BigSachNJ, or you can follow him on Twitter at Hillary_Swank. We have a Discord. It's linked on all the social media, the Twitter, the Tumblr, and the Facebook. We do stream. I am streaming at really weird times now, but I stream on Mondays, and I'm killing community leaders. Brian streams on Fridays, and he does Hearthstone. And that's it, I think. That's our stuff.
Indeed. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to our discourse. And thanks for hanging out during all of our E3 chat. We picked up a couple new weird download locations, because I know that's a thing that happens during E3. People are trying to get all their gaming news and commentary. So big ups to new listener in fucking Poland.
Hey.
Hope you hang around.
Woo! Hi, Poland!
What up?
Hi, Poland. Yeah. And peace.
Bye!
Later.